Lacey to the rescue. Janessa, Kathleen, Lacey, come with me, Genevieve said. She led them over to a spot where they could see but stay outside. Wait right here till I get back. Then she ran back to join her other 8 sisters. Blair, we'll need to get a horse and find the doctor. Blair and I. Got it. So, Courtney, since you've read a lot of books, you can help me find the perfect way to get a horse in the guard. Genevieve turned to Adeline and Delia. Find your croquet stuff, and then when I give the signal, whack the balls as hard as you can. So you'll get a guard or two chasing you. On it, they said, running to go get their croquet things. Genevieve turned to Hadley and Isla. I want you to use your stilts and distract some other guards, okay? We'll do our best, Hadley said. Suddenly they heard a horse neigh. They peeked out to see Blair riding like the wind to get the doctor. Blair, Genevieve went to see if Delia and Adeline were in position. They were. Genevieve nodded her head. Go, she whispered. She watched as Delia and Adeline threw down their croquet balls and then whacked the balls as hard as they could. It hit 2 guards and causing them to fall over. Nearby, causing them to fall over. Delia and Adeline and Delia waved to the 2 coming guards and ran off to hide. Genevieve smiled as she saw Hadley and Isla coming on their stilts. Go, she whispered. Genevieve watched as 2 guards borrowed the twins and ran over to the and climbed up. However, when Hadley and Isla reached the end, they smiled mysteriously and folded their arms. That caused one of the guards to stop in his tracks, and the second one didn't notice in time, so they bumped into each other and fell over. Hadley and Isla walked off to hide. With the guards distracted, Genevieve, Derek, Ashley, and Courtney, who was back from helping Blair get a horse, and Fallon ran into the castle. Genevieve ran until she could see Desmond. Oh, Desmond! She waited until he turned around before giving a lift. Hey, come here, Desmond called as she ran. Derek waited until he could see Desmond before sticking out a foot to trip him. As he fell over, Courtney pushed a door in. They heard him crash in a nearby room. They quickly closed the door and put a wood on it. Ashley, Courtney, and Fallon went to hide to made sure no guards wouldn't get in their way of ruining their plan to save their father. As Genevieve and Derek got closer, they heard a sound of glass breaking. They burst into the doors. Papa! Genevieve gasped. No, she noticed her father lying motionless in his bed. Who did you do to him? Genevieve growled. How did you... Rowena was shocked. Desmond! Desmond! Derek stepped on. I'm sorry. He won't be coming. What? He's locked up, Rowena, Genevieve replied. Just like you're going to be. Rowena smirked. Oh, you think so? She held a flower up that she had got. The magic lamp Brutus showed her when he had noticed Derek in the princess's room. I wish for armor to protect the queen. The 2 cats as 2 pieces of armor came to life. Genevieve and Derek started dodging the swings. Derek grabbed a sword and Genevieve used a chair for protection. Or a first blow and tossed. A few minutes later, Derek noticed one of the armors was charging its sword down at Genevieve. He pushed the table at her just in time. He grabbed the sword and managed to whack the guard and grabbed the spike ball and chain and tossed it to Genevieve. Nice timing, she called. Then she grabbed the piece of broken leg from the table and tossed it to Derek. And it caused the guard to fall apart. She sighed with relief and confronted Rowena with Derek. It's over, Rowena! Suddenly the doors bursted open. A familiar voice could be heard, and she sounded scared. Genevieve! Genevieve turned to see her. Lacey? She wondered how Lacey got caught. She was hiding with Jess and Kathleen. Genevieve was confused. If Lacey stayed hiding, then how did she get caught, not the other 2? She asked herself. Rowena sneered. It's not over unless you want to see her sister again. A smirk appeared on her face. Why not give her face? Why not give you always wanted? She held another flower at Genevieve. I wish you would dance forever and ever and ever. Genevieve quickly pulled the fan that she had in her pocket and waved the gold bust back her own. What's happening? Derek smiled at Genevieve. She was always a quick thinker. I can't stop, Rowena said. Desmond let go of Lacey and walked over to try to help her. Come here, your grace. Sorry. Desmond couldn't let go of Rowena after he touched her, so they danced out of the castle. Genevieve rushed over to her father's bed. Papa? Papa, can you hear me? She cried anxiously. Lacey thought for a moment. I think I can help him. She ran over and Derek helped her up onto Randall's bed. Lacey took out a vial. It's from the lake, she said. I took them after I scraped my knee. Lacey then opened the vial and poured the magic wine in her father's mouth. Genevieve smiled at her sister's efforts. Nothing happened. Genevieve sighed silently. Suddenly Randall's head started lifting. It's working, Genevieve said happily. Lacey gasped in delight. Had she finally found something good? Had she finally found something she was good at? Randall's eyes opened. Genevieve? Lacey asked. Genevieve sighed. Oh, we thought we lost you. Randall smiled. It was a Rowena. Poison me. Oh, how could I have been so blind? Genevieve shook her head. We're sorry, Papa. We failed it. We'll try harder to be more proper. Randall shook her head. No. You're each special, beautiful princesses, and you'll do great things in your own way, just as your mother always told me. He smiled at Lacey. My dear Lacey, where would I be without you? Lacey smiled as her father pulled her into a hug. She had discovered she had a gift of helping people. The girls opened the bedroom door and gasped. The stones were smashed. So that explains why things were disappearing, Genevieve said. Well, that's the end of this chapter. Sorry about having a huge gap. We had gotten a new computer, so we moved to the new one upstairs, and then the computer where I saved all my stories are on here. Yeah, I'm still working on the Island Princess, don't worry. But if I don't finish it after the 12 Dancing Princesses, I am also working this also just won't be a Barbie story movie, because I got a new story in mind. For those of you who are Zelda fans, yes, one of my favorite. I'm going to do my best to make my version of the Twilight Princess. So yeah, just because not only does it has such interesting scenes, it has also such fitting music. So yeah, stay tuned, comment, like, subscribe, bye!